I think it's a lot of times the first time they're away from home for a long time or a longer time than before. So therefore they've already been missing, their parents or their siblings, family, friends. And by the time Thanksgiving comes, it's usually when they go home for the first time.
First holiday away from home is always really tough. It is Thanksgiving break, and that's one of the longer breaks that freshmen do get. And so they go home, they're around their family and their friends. Normally, especially from a lot of our out-of-towners, it's the first time that they've seen them in a very long time. So they get home, they get to be around their family and friends, and they really don't want to go. It's just the thing that they've been around for the last 18 years. They were in a new area, and then they go back to it, and it's just home for them. So it's very, very tough. So that's probably one of the biggest problems that we have. They haven't spent enough time here yet to where JU is their home.
Things during holidays is loneliness. So we really encourage them to not be alone, even if it means professors and faculty, myself and some other people have invited, students over during the holidays to have a dinner with us or go shopping, or they come by my office. And what I do, and I know some other offices do across campuses, we decorate it, especially during the holidays. I have it kind of like a winter wonderland in here and Christmas lights, and to see their face, they walk in and they're like, I'm home, or I can't wait to get home. That's right, joy is coming again, to see my family.
I always encourage them to actually go home with a new friend that they've made. It just brings them closer. It allows them to experience new traditions, sometimes new cultures, because a lot of our international students, they won't get the opportunity to go home. Sometimes I like the Friendsgiving, how everybody gets together, a bunch of friends get together and they just have their own kind of Thanksgiving. But I tell them to plan things. Don't just stay in Jacksonville. Don't just, hang out, because it's going to make them very homesick. It's going to give them time to think about, oh, I wish I was here, I wish I was there. Plan some things. Make it fun, make it something to look forward to. And I always encourage them to go home with their friends, because again, it makes them a lot closer.
Knowing a lot of people and having people that make me feel like I'm at home already. So it's like I'm not really worried about going home, and I don't know. It's like this is like my home, so it's like I don't need to really want to go home.
I miss home because I'm from Chicago, so it was a big change coming down to Florida, and I really wanted to go back home. It was more things to do. I miss my friends, I miss my family. I've never been away from my mom, so it was hard.
Well, one thing I like to tell them is it's going to be okay. They're going to see their family shortly. It's going to feel good to be back with them again. But then what they're going to start finding out is then they're going to miss JU. And it does happen. You're home for a couple of days or a week, and then all of a sudden you're like, I miss my friends at JU. I miss my professors. I miss the staff, Student Solutions Center, whoever I've connected to, organizations and stuff. So it's kind of a growth of maturity. You begin like really being homesickness, but then as you're home, you start realizing you have another home, and you start missing that home, and that's JU.